This is Charlie Mike, the podcast. Veterans helping veterans, talking about things happening in the veteran community, things we've experienced and overcome, such as addictions, PTSD, depression, legal trouble, and we also promote veteran-owned businesses. If you're talking about it, we're talking about it. This is Charlie Mike, the podcast.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Charlie Mike, the podcast. As always, I'm your host, Raul. Today, I got my good friend Matthew back on the podcast. Matthew was a regular at one point, but, you know, life goes in different ways, man. What you been up to, Matthew?
Yes, sir. Just been grinding, man, working.
Yeah?
Yeah, my regular work as a police officer, just working that, and you know, I'm executive director now for the Birdwell Foundation.
How's tell me, man, let's talk about life for a little bit, man. Last time I saw your little one, she was a baby, dude. And now it's crazy. She's a full human.
Yeah, she's 6, almost 7.
Yeah.
I don't even know what
Get
that
out.
means, bro.
Yeah, I know.
But her and her friends like getting a big kick out of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, she's 7 now, man, and she's in softball and she's doing really good.
That's good, man. That's good. What's your life been up to, man? What you been doing?
I've been working, man. I've been trying to create new stuff for the foundation and trying to get closer to my family, man. You know, back in the day, I wasn't very close, going through, you know, traumatic stuff and PTSD and stuff. You kind of isolate yourself. But I'm trying to work that back into everyday life now. And I go fishing a lot now, man.
Do you?
Yeah, man. So before the military, I was fishing a lot with my dad. And after the military, I don't know if I shared that with you, but I was in a shipwreck. And it was right outside of Bahrain on an aircraft carrier. And saw a bunch of people die. And man, I didn't want to have nothing to do with water, man. You know, after that. And up until I think it was 2 years ago, my old man, he bought another boat, and he was like, "Hey man, we got to go, you know, take the boat out. Let's go check it out, make sure everything's gone good on it," because he had fixed it up pretty good. And I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I've already been through my healing, and now I'm healing other people, and I'm like, you know what? I should be. And man, I'll tell you what, bro. When I got on that water, I was like, yeah, I'm hooked.
So the fishing, you ever try sailing?
No.
Yeah.
Never tried sailing.
There's a few veteran organizations out there, man. Skeleton Crew. Have you heard of them?
No.
Yeah. They do veteran and I think first responder sailing right here at it. Don't get me a line, but it's right in our area somewhere.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, man, you definitely need to check them out. I know they're always going they're doing things. They're always doing crazy things. They went around the world or something. I don't know.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. Don't get me lying, but be sure to check them out, man.
Yeah. So one of the things that I did with the foundation was I created an initiative only because like being out there on that water, man, like even if you're not fishing, bro, being out there on the water, it's so peaceful out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Seeing the sunrise on the water, you know, seeing it set, man, it ain't nothing like it. And for recovery, you need outlets. You need stuff that'll help your mind get at ease, get away from the everyday hustle, the everyday life. You know what I mean? All the noises, all the worries.
Yeah.
You know? And when you're out there, man, and especially when you're fishing, everything's concentrated on fishing, you know? And so it's a skill on its own. And by no means am I an awesome fisherman, but I do go out a lot and we catch a lot of fish and we teach veterans fishing for peace is the initiative. And I take veterans out and first responders, and if they don't know how to fish, I teach them how to fish. If they don't know how to run a boat or how to deal with, you know, boats on the water, I teach them how to drive them. I teach them how to maneuver them, how to work on them, you know, and I'm not an expert on that either, but, you know, just starters, get them involved and thinking of it, you know. That way when they get away from us, they can take their kids fishing, and that can be their own little thing, you know, with their kids.
Right.
Or, you know, they can go fishing on their own if they go through something, if they're arguing with their wife or whatever, the next day, they can go on the water and have a day out there.
Yeah, I definitely see the relaxation in fishing. We used to fish all the time. I haven't done it in a while though, but man, with the Birdwell Foundation, what's happening over there? What's going on?
Yeah, man. A lot of good things are happening, man. We just came out with our first adult coloring book, and therapy wise, it's really good for adults to color, and it takes their mind off of their traumatic event onto the paper. It's just something that you add to your toolbox, right? And it helps your symptoms, man. So you can pour it out on the page, and it's called Quieting the Storm. And it's a little coloring book, that myself and Camp Valor, which is under the Birdwell umbrella. Camp Valor is a camp in Conroe, Texas, where we house and facilitate veterans with PTSD and show them how to recover from their symptoms and deal with their trauma.
Let's talk a little bit about the camp. Where is it at exactly? What's new there? How's it going? Is it growing still?
Yeah, it's in Conroe, Texas. We don't have big donors. So most of the stuff that we do is we fundraise on our own to keep it running, keep it going. We have local guys in Conroe that help us with meat and vegetables and stuff like that to feed the veterans. Yeah, man, they go out there, man, when they're, trying to recover from traumatic events, and a lot of them are recovering from alcohol or drug usage, but man, it's a brotherhood out there for sure. The camp director is John Bailey, and he's an old Vietnam vet, and man, he's been blown up in the sky, in a helo, and he knows exactly what people go through whenever they deal with traumatic events, because he was one of them.
Mr. Bailey, he's been out there for a minute, right?
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Okay. Yeah. I had the pleasure of meeting him.
Great guy, right?
Yeah. He's a great guy. Did you,
Yeah.
man, so what's the land looking like? How many are y'all able to accommodate now? What's all done on the property?
Yeah. So, it's a 2-story house that we kind of transformed into the facility. It's on 9.5 acres, and it has its own pond out there. We have our own swimming pool. The swimming pool is well kept up. We actually just redid a lot of it. They have their own workout little facility outside of the house. We want to incorporate animals and stuff in the future. That'll come. We need to fundraise some more. You know what I mean?
Like what? Like chickens and
Yeah, it'd be nice to get some livestock out there too.
Yeah.
To get the guys, able to take care of animals and put more responsibility on them. But during the day, Monday through Friday, they're in classes. They're learning on different ways and how to become a better man of God, and how to become a better man at home.
Yeah.
So whenever they leave Camp Valor, they're up and running, and they get to go back to their families and be the man and father, husband that they should be.
So with Camp Valor, okay, so if someone was interested in Camp Valor, how would they go about getting into the process or learning more about it? What is the normal stay time? And just explain a little bit about it.
Yeah, so if you or anybody out there that has been through a lot of trauma and that is suffering from PTSD, go on our website, birdwellfoundation.org, and look under Camp Valor. And all the information that you'll need is on there. The camp director's contact information is on there as well. My information is on there. I'm the executive director. You can contact me personally, and I can get you in contact with John Bailey, and y'all can set up a Zoom call or a phone call to where he can kind of assess what's going on. We are looking for veterans and first responders that are actually diagnosed with PTSD. And the reason for that is because there are some, it's sad to say, but there are some people that take advantage of these facilities, and they jump facility to facility, and they use their resources, and then they they take off to another one. But we just want to make sure that the people that we're serving actually need, you know, because the people that are there that are healing, they don't need any side distraction, right?
Definitely.
Like, yeah. So, but yeah, it's like a brotherhood over there, man. And I'm loving it, and everything that we do, you know, fundraisers, events, everything. The funds go towards that, and also we are in 7 different states, and you can look at those states on our website as well. But those states don't have camps, but they do have directors and chapters out there that reach out and do peer support, whether it's in person, Zoom, phone calls. They reach out to local VFWs. They reach out to local police stations and fire departments, and they're very proactive on peer support, and everything's free of charge as well. And also, we if you or you know anybody that has been through trauma and dealt with it and are okay in an okay area mindset, we do also help you become a peer support person to where you can help people in counseling on PTSD as well, and that's for free.
So I didn't mention, but Matthew is a Navy veteran who's also currently a Houston police officer. You know, first of all, that's a big, I mean, thank you for your service, first of all.
Appreciate it.
And thank you for what you continue to do for the city, our brothers and sisters. And, you know, I just want to give my hats off to you, man. And that's real.
Appreciate that.
So with the Birdwell Foundation, tell us a little bit about what is Birdwell?
Yeah, so Mr. Birdwell, Gene Birdwell, he's a veteran as well, and he started off. He created Camp Hope. I don't know if a lot of people are familiar with Camp Hope. He separated from Camp Hope in order to expand the people that need help. Basically, all veterans and first responders can seek help through the Birdwell Foundation. And at the time whenever he separated from Camp Hope, it was just combat veterans. So his idea was he wants to help everybody, right? So with us, that's what we do. We don't limit ourselves on who gets the help, right? Even if civilians reach out that been through bad car accidents or whatever, we get the resources that they need. We don't just turn them away. Like we'll look up facilities around our area and direct them that way. We don't just tell them no, right?
With the Birdwell Foundation and Camp Valor, what are some of the biggest misunderstandings when it comes to that? Like as far as people have an assumption of what it is versus to what it really is.
I mean, honestly, man, I think we're pretty straightforward, you know. And if they have any questions at all, like on our website, birdwellfoundation.org, they can look up any of our directors and call us and ask us directly, you know, what we do provide. But what we do is we provide services to help mental health between first responders and veterans, right? We are faith-based, and we're very vocal about that.
Mm-hmm.
Our camp is faith-based. Our workbooks that the guys go through during the camp is faith-based, and that's very important to us to stay true to that. A lot of recovery facilities, they rely a lot on medication. That's not us.
Right.
Yeah. So our thing is to wing people away from it.
Mind, spirit, soul, man.
For sure.
Yeah, I love it. And you've been with the Birdwell Foundation for quite some time now, huh?
Yes, sir.
What?
Yeah, going on almost 6 years now.
Jeez.
Yeah, almost 6 years. I started off, actually my book, Silent Screams, it's on Amazon.
Yeah.
By the way. But I went #1 in 3 site categories. But my book is actually my little segue that got me into the foundation. And right off the bat, they started me off as the Texas director. And yeah, man, we just been pounding pavement since then. I had the opportunity to actually I was going through some personal issues, so I stepped away for almost a year, and then I got a phone call, and they're like, hey, you know, we're looking for a executive director, and so I jumped back on uh, being the executive director, and I'm trying my best to do everything I can, man, to keep everything funded and up and running, you know.
So with the position of executive director, what are some of the jobs that you're involved in and responsible for?
Yeah, so basically we oversee everything. This right here is part of my job too, you know, PR.
Hmm.
Yeah, I gotta get our foundation in front of people, the masses, and in hopes of more volunteers. All nonprofits always rely on volunteers, donors. I'm always reaching out to see if there's any private donors, business owners that would like to partner up and do anything with us, business owners that would like to donate on a monthly basis or help us sponsor an event or whatever it may be, and then also whatever the camp needs. So John Bailey he'll reach out to me pretty often, and there's different things that they need, whether it's a washer and dryer or something breaks at the place, the pool, the plumbing, everything, and you know, I try to get my resources together and get that fixed, or I let I have full faith in John Bailey as well,
Hmm.
and he has a bunch of contacts in Conroe. And, you know, Conroe's a little ways from here, so if there's any businesses that are local in Conroe that are willing to help the camp, I let John, you know, go after them as well, and we do tax write-offs for people that do work, you know, pro bono, you know,
Yeah,
and it helps them working with the 501c3.
definitely. Hey, with the camp, what are some of the things that are always a necessity that people could always donate?
Oh, people can always donate cleaning materials, cleaning supplies, um, soap, you know, toothpaste, you know, anything with hygiene related. Um, they're always looking for new like weights, you know, weight sets, you know, stuff like that. Food, uh, they can always be catered one day or, you know, a week or whatever. There's a lot of stuff, man. Clothing as well. We try to stay away from used clothing only because we've tried that before, and there's stuff that came in that we're full of stuff, you know, and we don't want to deal with
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Our
No,
our veterans that are there, man, they deserve the best, man.
right.
And if I got to go, you know, spend my time raising funds for new stuff, I'm gonna do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if anybody wants to donate new stuff, or like, you know, gift cards to Walmart, you know, so they can get their essentials, you know, stuff like that is always welcome.
So with is there by chance like an Amazon wish list or anything like that they have current?
There isn't, but you can always you can always contact the camp director,
Okay.
and he'll let you know exactly what they need, and he's on the website as well.
Now, if you go to the birdwellfoundation.org and want to donate,
Mhm.
is specifically, let's say, for Camp Valor, how do they
Yes.
go about doing that?
Yes, sir. So right when you pull up the website and scroll all the way down, you'll see donate and go through the whole process to donate. And if you want to donate monthly, click monthly, with just a one-time thing, click one-time thing, or if it's yearly, you can click that as well. But whenever it shows to leave a memo, leave a memo. So like, just put a memo for, you know, Camp Valor. That way we know to allocate those funds to Camp Valor. Or if we have an event coming up, like for instance, on May 30th, we have a fishing tournament. It's called Off the Hook Fishing Tournament. And that's going to be here in Liverpool, Lutz Marina. And um, yeah, and you can go on there, donate, and then on the memo, put fishing tournament. It's simple. We just need something there that we know, okay, these funds are for this, these funds are for that. That way we can separate everything, and it'll help our end in booking. And yeah, I mean, that's mainly how to do that.
Let's talk more about this fishing tournament you got coming up. So it's in Liverpool on May 30th. What is a fishing tournament?
Yeah, man. So this is actually my first fishing tournament to do, to put on as an event. And man, I've been in, since I started fishing again, it's been a passion of mine, because I've been to a couple of fishing tournaments like in between, and it's been a passion of mine to do it, and do it to where the funds help veterans and first responders. And this was an awesome opportunity that popped up, because at Lutz Marina, one of the people that I used to go to high school with, Miss Lauren Tony, and her husband, they purchased the marina, I think last year, and they're slowly like building that marina back up. And this is a perfect opportunity for me to partner with them and help not only them grow as a business and bringing more eyes to them, but also help our foundation create annual event with them and build that up year after year after year, right? And those profits will be used for our veterans.
So with the fishing tournament, how does it go about? Like, do they have to have their own fishing gear? What's involved with someone that wants to?
Yeah. So the fishing tournament that we're having is open launch. What that means is at 6 a.m., you don't have to launch from Lutz Marina, but if you do launch from Lutz Marina, you get a free quart of shrimp, right? So that's a little incentive to launch out of there. Now you do need your own boat, and to be honest with you, you don't even need a boat. You can launch out of anywhere, and you fish from 6 a.m. all the way to 2 p.m. maybe, and then you have to be back at Lutz Marina for weigh-in by 3 p.m. You have to be in line by 3 p.m. If not, we're cutting it off and nobody else can come in. All right. And that just keeps it fair. But we're going to have different categories. We're going to have redfish, the biggest redfish. We're going to have the biggest drum, and then the biggest stringer, which is 2 reds and 3 speckled trout. And then also my favorite, and I've been every time I go to these tournaments, I want these tournaments to do like separate things on the side, and like some like silly shit, So like mine is big as gaff top. So a gaff top is a lot of anglers, it's trash fish, right? But some people love eating it's a catfish. But
that's a slimy one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, people don't like dealing with it because of the slime.
Right.
But so we're gonna do it's called blackjack. So the closest to 21 inches is gonna win that specific tournament for gaff top. But if you go over 21, you bust. Right.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's the closest to 21, and we have a guy that's he does metal art, and he's gonna make a big nasty gaff top trophy, right?
Dang.
Yeah, it's funny. And then and like all the trophies are gonna be kind of like that, but this one's gonna be a ginormous one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then also we're gonna have redfish, but the redfish with the most spots.
Okay.
And so it could be it don't even have to be a big redfish. It just has to have a ton of little spots on, and it has to be legal, right? A legal size. So those are 2 little side ones that we're gonna do, and we're gonna have prizes for each one. We're also gonna have a lot of raffles there, and I brought one of the raffle items right here, and this is for you, by the way.
Oh man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I always
look sharp. It's the same hat right here.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. One of the raffle items I brought over here because I wanted everybody to see it.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, we're doing it right. We're doing it right. So yeah,
Yeah, right here on this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I see it. It's
And
got the
and it,
fixtures that everything.
as it comes, big dog.
Yeah.
You know, it has the fixtures on it. It has the flip up sights. Nice. It has already a light on it as well, right here. Man, it's hooked up, man. These sights flip up.
Dang,
Yeah,
I like it.
And then it comes with two mags, and the stock is collapsible as well.
So how are you doing this raffle, and how do people get involved in it?
Yep. So this raffle, like, you don't even have to be involved in the tournament,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't have to be at the tournament to win it. We're gonna start this. I'm hoping tonight when the website goes up. Let me get the website real quick so I don't get it wrong.
Hey, so with this event, are y'all going to have vendors and things like that, or is it just
Yes. Yes, we're gonna have vendors. We're gonna have food vendors. We're gonna have Mr. Snowy there.
Snowy?
Yeah. Get big shout out to
Yeah.
our Snowy crew out there. Hold on one second. Let me.
And if y'all don't know about Snowy, y'all be sure to check them out. It's William Gray and his family.
Yeah, man.
Always eager to help and show up.
Yeah, man. So yeah, whenever I have events, man, I always try to get them out there because, you know, he does his own thing with veterans, and this is all one mission, man. You know,
Yep.
all of it, what we're all doing, it's all one mission. Whether it's you know, promoting the, you know, addiction prevention and all this stuff, man, or me with the camp and peer support. He's doing his own thing with leadership and getting these guys out there and getting them back into the real world and getting their life going. You know what I mean?
Man.
And leadership is huge in that. You know, and a lot of people don't understand that or understand the reason why that's a big thing. But if you think about it, man, like when we're in, it's all about purpose. We have a mission. We have things that we have to accomplish. And when you come out, it's not like that.
Right.
You know, it's all about what you create.
Yeah.
You know, what you do with your life. And he's showing them a blueprint
Mm-hmm.
on how to do that.
He is.
So
man.
that's why I'm always with them, man. Good people. It's lutesmarina.com. It's not up and running right now, but it should be either tonight or tomorrow morning.
Spell it.
Lutz Marina, LUTESMARINA.com.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So how long y'all been
And-
putting this? You excited about it?
I'm excited, man. So we just started, man, this past month. But right now we're digging in deep, and we're gonna start promoting the stuff out of it. You know, whenever this website goes live, we're gonna promote it all over our pages. Please give us a follow, Birdwell Foundation, on Facebook. We have different chapters around the nation, but our main page is the Birdwell Foundation for PTSD, and yeah, man, we'll keep that updated, as well as we have the tournament page as well, Off the Hook Fishing Tournament. That we created our own page for that, and everything that we do, all of the new raffle items that are coming up, everything that we're doing for that, we're gonna list on the tournament page as well. That way you can kind of keep up with it, and you can just pull that up and look on the Facebook page.
That's what's up, man. I'm excited. I'll definitely. I don't know about the fishing part, but how far out you got to go, or what's the rules? I mean, there's no rules.
There's no rules on where you're fishing.
Mhm.
That's why it's an open launch,
Okay.
and you can launch wherever you want. Texas City, Chocolate Bayou, in Galveston, anywhere. You know, you can launch anywhere. Just be back at Lutz Marina by 3 p.m. Right, and a lot of people. I mean, that's a long time to fish.
Yeah.
So a lot of people will go, you know, to Texas City, and they'll fish out there in the jetties, and they'll come back, you know, and get in line. You know, they'll just cut their day early.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, and this raffle, this rifle will be on the website to buy tickets for it, and we're gonna do $10 a piece
Okay.
raffle tickets, and you can, and when you sign up for the fishing tournament, you can just add however many tickets you want on there, and you can do it all in one checkout, right?
When is the raffle?
It's gonna be the day of.
They're all gonna be live at the tournament.
All of it's gonna be live in the tournament, and we're gonna be going on Facebook Live on the tournament page, doing the raffle pulls. That way, because you don't have to be there at the actual event, but it'll be good for you to be there, right, at the event, because there's gonna be a lot of little raffles, man. And not only this one, this is just one of our really good ones, but we're gonna have a lot of raffles.
Nice. Nice, man.
For sure. And the live bands as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Looney and I think it's called Looney and the Bayou Gang, but they're going to be there. My boy Shane Barron, he's going to be there as well. And it's all live, man. And they're good sounding, man.
That's awesome, man. I'm excited. I'll definitely show up and
For sure.
show love. Man, I got one of my final questions is, man, what's next for Matthew, man? What should people be watching for?
So we have some books coming out through our foundation that I'm getting published. One was the coloring book that actually just went live yesterday. That's brand new. That's on Amazon, and $3 from every book sold goes to the foundation. As you know, Amazon takes their big cut because they're doing most of the work. But yeah, every time you buy a book on Amazon like that, it comes to a percentage comes to our foundation. But also, we're about to release a journal as well. And what it'll do is it'll allow people that are recovering from traumatic events to keep track, right? And through my recovery, I found that journaling saved my life, man. Because if I wasn't able to track exactly what was working with me and what wasn't, I would be all over the place because my mind wasn't in that space to where I can, without writing it down, I could specifically look at, okay, this helped me, this didn't. You know what I mean? Like I was full of rage, bro.
Yeah.
I was just mad at the world, and I wasn't thinking of any of that. But if you put it on paper, every day you can be like, okay, man, I felt great doing this. What was I doing? Like, what did I do to make me feel like this? Or I feel like crap this day. What happened before that?
Right.
What triggered me? And this is a good way to find out your triggers, and also like your body functions. Like, I don't know if anybody knows, I won't go too deep on the podcast, but you get tremors too. When you get triggered on something, sometimes your fingers will start twitching, your eyes will start twitching.
Yeah.
Like, and that stress messes with your physical body. And I don't know if people know that, but health-wise, it's connected to stress a lot. So once you heal the mind, you can heal your body. A lot of sicknesses and stuff come from stress.
Mm-hmm.
So mental health, man, I stress it a lot, man, with the PDs, police departments, fire departments, VFWs, American Legions. Mental health is the number one thing that everybody needs to pour into, because once you get that down, once you get that under control, you can work on everything else,
That's what's up, man. Hey, one of the last things I want to say is this is Charlie Mike, the podcast, man. What does Charlie Mike and Continue the Mission mean to you personally?
Oh, man, it means everything, man. It means my own health, my own journey, the journey of others, everybody that we help. We proactively reach out to them even when they're out of the camp. We have guys that proactively reach out to them and see where their mind frame's at, see how they're doing in life. And if they're not doing great, bring them back to the camp.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The mission keeps going, bro. Like once you exit our camp, and just talking about the camp, once you exit our camp, doesn't mean that you can't come back, right? Because during life, we have all these traumas. Let me put it like this. So you got a glass of water right here, right? You got a glass of water, and since you're young, you're having little trauma every time, right? Every time a traumatic event happens, you pour a little bit more water in, right? Pour a little bit more water in. You go to the military, tons of traumatic events, pour more water. You get out, and like what I did, I jumped into the police force, and I've had to shoot and kill people, pour more water in, seen kids die in front of me, pour more water in. You know, I had people die after I did CPR on them, pour more water in. Eventually that cup's gonna overfill,
Yeah.
and it's gonna spill out, right? It's gonna create a big mess. Well, it's gonna create, your life is gonna be a mess, right? So if you don't pour that water onto somebody else, if I don't reach out for help and pour my traumatic events onto somebody that understands what's going on, that can pour back into me good stuff, this glass of water is going to overfill, and it's going to spill out. For instance, like you see a lot of these officers and veterans in domestic violence, right? It could take their wife just saying something smart to him, you know, whatever, but he's not reacting. That's just something that he's reacting to at the moment, but it's really everything that happened leading up to that point that makes him blow up, right? So that's why I tell everybody, man, you have to have balance. You have to be able to reach out as a man, as a woman, reach out to somebody and be like, hey, look, I need a vent, you know?
Yeah.
I need help. Yeah, something's wrong with me. I'm getting pissed off really quick, or I'm getting sad a lot. Like, I don't want to act like this in front of my kids. You know what I mean? Help me.
Yeah. Yeah. It definitely takes a strong individual to ask for help, you guys. And, you know, the help is out there. And and you know, we always say, you know, the suicide prevention line, 988, you can call or you can text the suicide prevention hotline, and it's 24/7. You guys, I want to say, Matthew, thank you for coming to the show, man. We
Thanks, man.
appreciate it. And it's always a pleasure learning about what you have going on.
Appreciate it, man.
And, man, keep fighting the fight, man.
Thanks,
We
man.
love-
And also, real quick, on my website, on the birdwellfoundation.org, we have a 24/7 hotline as well. Veterans, first responders, call that line. You know, there's always somebody on the other end, and we'll get you the help you need, man. Or if you just need a vent, you know, we're there for that too.
That's what's up. Man, again, man, appreciate it. Thank you for everything you're doing. As always, you guys, thank you for tuning in. If you like this podcast, be sure to share, like, subscribe. And if you're interested in being a guest on the podcast, reach out to me. As always, thank you. And Charlie, Mike.
Sir.
Thank you all for listening to Charlie Mike the podcast. This is me, Soldier Hard with Redcon One Music Group.